The following is a videotorial by Jerry McGlothlin for WND.com. It's been said that a picture is worth 1,000 words. If so, then a most telling photograph, newly released to the media in the George Zimmerman second-degree murder case, may ultimately lead a jury foreman to speak just 2 words: not guilty. We warn you the following image is extremely graphic and may be disturbing to some viewers. Only now has this photograph been leaked to ABC News after officials in Sanford, Florida had already caved in to pressure from national civil rights leaders and chosen to file charges against Zimmerman. The 28-year-old Community Watch member claimed he was being beaten by 17-year-old Trayvon Martin prior to Zimmerman's fatally shooting his attacker in self-defense. Previous closed-circuit screenshots taken at police headquarters and supplied to the press by local authorities had led critics to question Zimmerman's story. Those images were far from distinct, certainly inconclusive, but the lack of obvious wounds at the back of Zimmerman's head did not appear to square with his account of the attack, that Martin had jumped Zimmerman and was pounding Zimmerman's head repeatedly into the concrete. However, even a brief glance at the wounds revealed following the shaving of Zimmerman's head clearly supports the security guard's account of what transpired that night. Responses to this new revelation have been swift, including this keen observation from Gun Owners of America President Larry Pratt. He says, "The prosecution faces a new obstacle in proving George Zimmerman's guilty, namely, the picture taken shortly after the altercation showing blood all over the back of his head. The picture corroborates Zimmerman and 2 witnesses who report he had his head repeatedly slammed into the concrete." End quote. Clearly, street violence is nothing new in this country. However, what sets this case apart from all the others in recent memory is the national outcry orchestrated by liberal leaders like New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg, which has targeted more than just George Zimmerman in its crosshairs. Clearly, a firearm was used in this case, but Larry Pratt sees an even more sinister, wide-ranging liberal agenda at work here than merely that of gun control. Pratt points to the dangers posed to our freedoms by those who want to gut not only the Second Amendment, but even basic rights like self-defense. Florida's Stand Your Ground law, which was enacted to protect people like George Zimmerman from the threat of imminent death, is now under attack. There have been calls for its repeal. And the truth is, the body count of innocent victims will grow exponentially in America if citizens are forced to spend those precious life and death moments waiting for police to arrive in time and save the day. George Zimmerman is now free on bond, but he's not truly free. His every move is being tracked by authorities. The larger question remains: will you or I one day be required to defend ourselves in a court of law for making the basic human decision to defend ourselves on the street? We encourage concerned Americans everywhere to contact your lawmakers and support our God-given right to self-defense.